Spring arrived to Springfield House. The sun starts to shine more often here in Wales, and I can feel the joyful energy that spring carries everywhere. Well, not everywhere. At least our garden is giving signs of its arrival. It's become a choreography of colors and shapes. It's so magical. Every time I go to the garden and I see the flowers already bloomed, I feel like there's a story to be told, the mysterious story of the colors. Everything starts with a ray of light, in this case, the sunlight. If we split the sunlight, we will discover its secret. The daylight is made of a diversity of colors of pure light, what we call the spectrum of colors. Everything in this physical world is vibrating to a certain frequency. A flower, a stone, a leaf on a tree have their individual frequency. It's interesting that, although a stone seems still, there's a continuous dancing within it, a vibrant dance that never ends. It's secret and mysterious dance that our human eye will never see. When the sunlight hits an object, depending on its frequency, it will absorb some of the colors of the spectrum and it will reject one. The color rejected by the object is the one we see. A daffodil, for instance, absorbs blue and green and rejects yellow. A red tulip absorbs yellow and blue and rejects red. The sunlight adorns the earth with beauty, and it reveals the sacredness and luminosity that we cannot see in the dark. Sometimes I feel like I'm missing the miraculous, profound gifts of life, as my mind keeps blind by the stories that obscure my heart. However, there are those rare days when suddenly I can see a bit clearer. It feels like sunlight illuminating my heart, and from that moment, I can keep walking my path.